It's too real.
What the fuck?
You are one pathetic loser. Winning.
What's up, everybody? This is the Captain.
And this is Stevie J.
And you're listening to This Is Our Normal.
You
What's
know
up,
what?
Steve?
Happy Election Day, sir.
Dude.
This is great, right?
It's my Super Bowl.
It's your Super Bowl.
My Super Bowl. I
You
say it
were
all the time.
naked outside.
I was
Great.
streaming a bunch today.
Yes.
Had a couple videos out there. I was in Valley Forge National Historic Park.
Tell me more.
Dude, loved it. Loved
Yes.
it. People seem to be getting out and voting. I've been waiting for this my entire life.
Yes.
As a voter.
Yes.
Historically, we know voter turnout is low.
Yes.
And to me, you're a veteran. My
Yes.
dad's a veteran. My grandfather was a veteran.
Yes.
I'm a bitch.
Yes.
So I was not able to enter the armed services of our country, but the respect that I have is 100% tenfold. And just to see people getting out and voting in record numbers is so exciting to me. We've talked about this a little bit on the podcast. We're going to kind of do a mini political portion of this podcast where we go through some fun facts while you're watching the results coming in. If you're watching on Facebook Live right now, if you're listening to us on iTunes or YouTube or Podomatic, after the fact, you'll obviously know a lot more about the results.
Yes.
But we do have the computer up. Steve's
do.
got live results coming in, so maybe we'll check in and out if it's necessary. But we
Wait, this just in. Bill Clinton won.
Oh, Bill.
Yes.
Bill, come on, man. You got that.
Wrong
Congratulations. Yes, the Clintons are nowhere near this election cycle, but it is Tuesday, November 6th, Election Day in America at 8:07. It's now 8:08.
Wolf and Casey are projected winners.
Already?
NBC News projects that Democratic
Wow.
incumbent Senator Bob Casey and
Bob
Governor
Casey.
Tom Wolf will win
And-
their contest in Pennsylvania.
And that was expected.
Oh my God!
And that was
Oh my God!
that was expected. So congratulations to those who were supporters of Governor Wolf, the incumbent, and the incumbent Senator Bob Casey. If you were not fans, apologies. But thank you guys for joining us on election night. And Steve, is that Governor Wolf?
That's Governor Wolf.
Oh, he's excited.
He called in.
Oh, thank you, Tom. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. But it is, like I said, November 6th, and this past weekend going into the box office because we got to do it.
Tell me more.
You got to do it. Number one came in Bohemian Rhapsody.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
No.
Now, number one pulled in. I'm actually pretty excited about this one though. Their budget was only $52 million. Wow. And they pulled in 51, so they didn't break even on the first week, but it's
We'll do it next week.
yeah, it's good results. I'm loving these new mic stands we got, man.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, we were trying to do a couple other technology things tonight, and it
Didn't really work out.
Didn't work out at all.
I was very mad.
It was pretty brutal.
In fact, I still am.
Pretty brutal.
Yeah.
But we'll figure it out in the upcoming weeks. Number two came in The Nutcracker and the Four Realms.
Yeah, sounds great.
I don't know anything about that.
Neither do I.
Number three, Nobody's Fool.
Okay.
What is happening in the movies?
I don't know.
I don't know what that is either.
I don't know what
Here,
that
let's
is.
look that up. Nobody's Fool. Let's see. What are we missing? It's a Tyler Perry film.
Oh, okay.
Tiffany Haddish is in it. Pulled in about $13 million. A Star Is Born is in its fifth week. It's at number 4, pulling in another $11 million. They've done phenomenally, $165 million total against a $36 million budget. Halloween is still holding on. That's
If I
funny.
may.
Go ahead.
They did not slaughter the box office.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Very well done. But yeah, number 5. It's funny because the Halloween movies. As soon as Halloween's over, it's kind of like horror movies. Bye.
What was their overall?
Overall, so far, against a budget of $10 million, they pulled in $150 million.
9.5 of that money went to what's her face?
What are you gonna say, Carly Rae Jepsen?
I don't know Jamie Lee Curtis.
What is?
I was gonna say Curtis first. Curtis Lee Jamie.
Curtis Lee Jamie.
Yeah.
Number 6 is Venom. Definitely still holding on in the box office in its 5th week. 6th week in at number 7 is Smallfoot, the animated movie.
Similar to Bigfoot.
Very similar, just a little smaller.
Yes.
Number 8, Goosebumps 2, Haunted Halloween.
Yes.
pulled in another $3 million. Number 9, Hunter Killer, which is with Gary Oldman and Gerard Butler and Common. I did not hear much about that film, but it pulled in $3 million, coming in at number 9, and rounding it out at number 10. The Hate You Give is still hanging on there. They're doing all right, man. They broke even. So cheers to those lovely friends. But tonight is election night in America.
Yes, it is.
And you got your I voted sticker right there?
Yes.
What is it? What is it with the stickers?
Well, what is it with the pictures, the videos? Oh, wait, you did all of that today.
I want that. I don't need the stickers.
Then that's the stickers.
I don't need the stickers, though. I didn't ask for stickers.
I asked for a tattoo, but they didn't have stuff to tattoo.
Could you imagine if they just tattooed on it? I voted 2018. Yeah. But yes, today is still in different time zones, election day. But I do have some fun facts about elections across the world. Would you like to hear, Steven?
Not really, but go ahead.
You sure?
Yep.
You seem enthralled tonight.
I'm just not. Should we talk about what I'm mad about?
Go ahead. Just tell people why you're pissed. Go ahead. Tell people why you're pissed.
I'm just mad because these mics are supposed to be going through the iPad, so you're supposed to hear everything nice and clear.
Oh.
But you're not.
You're not.
Because we're stupid.
We're not stupid.
Yeah.
You got to remember that.
We're dumb.
We're not dumb. We deal with a lot of audio and engineering equipment here. We got mixers. We got TV monitors. We have the streaming iPads and cords out the wazoo. But people who are into audio engineering know that it's trial and error. You have to try. You're not an idiot. We got the wrong adapter to make that happen for Facebook Live fans. So I promise you,
our next
podcast,
you should be able to hear us a lot.
You're going to be able to hear our full audio with the soundboard that you see Steven punching in constantly. He's not texting his side piece. He's
well, that's on the other.
That's on the other iPad.
That's my iPhone.
Oh, a side piece, John.
Yeah, my John.
But we'll have that set up. But Steven's a little butt sore.
All right, so now I'm happier. Go on.
You were a little butt sore.
Well, and I was with the baby, and the baby was crying like crazy,
for
like
white
4 hours.
Male privilege.
I'm like, come on.
People got
Just be happy.
People got on buses today to make a connecting train to make sure they could vote, and you're pissed that you had the wrong adapter for sound. But 15 facts about elections around the world. We normally do like a little fun fact, but let's see what Steven does not know and what I don't know about elections.
Yeah, just to let you know, I don't know. I wasn't involved with pre-production for this. So
no,
I'm just
not at all.
Improv everything.
He was just pissed off eating Red Top Pizza from Vincent's in Souderton. Shout out. Local shout out.
Local shout out.
Our local shout out.
Yeah.
Number 1. In most places, elections are held on Sundays.
Oh, Sundays.
What a novel
Sunday fun day.
idea.
No.
Do you think we would get better turnout, though, if it was during the weekends? I do. I actually have
You
said...
get better turnouts if it was like an app where you signed online.
But wouldn't you be afraid of hacking?
Of course.
So wouldn't you think...
I wouldn't be afraid of it. That's not my problem.
Not your problem.
Not my problem.
But it is your problem if
We've done recounts before.
Oh, they've worked...
Just demolish the app and
they've worked out very well.
Yeah.
Voters in the U.S. may head to the polls on Tuesdays, but the rest of the world prefers to save its vote for Sundays. Interestingly enough, countries in which English is the primary language tend to be the exception to this rule. In Canada, citizens vote on Mondays, while Brits vote on Thursdays, and Australians and New Zealanders are on Saturdays. Number 2, India is so huge, its election can take weeks. So their election lasts weeks in India. Number 3, Swedish and French voters are automatically registered. I believe in this. Automatic registration at the age of 18.
I agree.
Why not?
My buddy, I read you his status.
Tell away. And what's your buddy's name?
Ryan.
Ryan, okay.
I won't say his full name.
That's
but
fine.
He was,
Tell us
he
what
was saying
happened.
that he went to his election place that he voted in 2016, and he just wasn't
Purged.
on the list.
What state is he in?
PA.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, because I know there's been a lot of issues with purging of voter rolls in other states. I did not hear PA having much. If you're out there, make sure you're contacting the people you need to contact. Make sure that vote gets counted if you can. Make sure you're talking to your election committees in your hometown.
Yeah.
Number 4, voting is compulsory in Australia. Every Australian over 18 is required by law to register to vote to participate in federal elections. Anyone who does not show up on election day, listen to this, is fined around $15 American dollars. Failure to pay that fine results in even steeper penalties up to $880 in Aussie currency.
Aussie.
And it can result.
The other thing they do is if you don't vote, they send you in a pit with a bunch of crocodiles and kangaroos, and they come after you.
Is that true, or is that a stereotype?
That's not true. I made that up.
In number 5, around the world, if you're just joining in elections across the world,
make you eat at Outback.
Kids as young
Outback
as
Steakhouse.
16 years old can rock the vote in Brazil.
Yes.
So Brazilians, since 1988, citizens have the right to vote at the age 16. How would you feel about that in America in the age of Instagram and all that? I mean, I know old.
What, at 16 to vote?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Why not?
We shouldn't be able to vote now. We're immature as shit, you and I. Your vote should definitely not count.
So what do you guys think? Facebook, should the voting age be lowered? Should it stay at 18? Should it be higher? Should it be 55 with a 401k on the books?
Actually, you know what it should be? If you make over $500,000 a year, you should be able to vote.
So studies of elections in which 16 and 17-year-olds can participate have shown that giving young people the ability to vote may actually translate into a more engaged...
Oh, wait, my buddy Ryan's in here.
Ryan, what's up?
Ryan, that he posted about not
being able to vote in PA. Call us. Let us know what
Yeah.
happened. Does he have your number?
No, he does not have my
That's brutal. DM us. Let us know what's going on. We'll get you on. But it does say I was interrupted rudely by the Stevie J.
Sorry, man.
It's all good. It's election day.
It's
suck. No, you don't. We're all good. But if you allow citizens to vote younger, they'll be more engaged as a citizen as the voters grow older. So, trajectory. This one you just kind of mentioned upon, which I've gone back and forth with.
Well, that's the problem. No one knows what Estonia is.
Estonia.
Yeah,
across the world. Number 6.
Sounds like it's in Shrek's land.
You can cast your vote online.
Yeah, probably population of 20.
So every citizen receives a scannable ID card and a PIN, which he or she can use to fulfill a number of civic responsibilities, such as filing taxes, paying library fines. That's not a bad idea at all.
Yeah.
Again, novel idea, America. Let's roll. Number 7, voter turnout in the U.S. is extremely low compared to other developed countries. According to a 2016 report on voter turnout in developed countries, just 53.6% of Americans performed their civic duty during the 2012 election cycle, which places the U.S., drum roll please. You don't have a soundboard for a drum?
No, I just have a bit of... There you go.
U.S. places 31st out of 35 nations in voter turnout. That is horrible. Horrible.
Yeah.
Ryan,
you got to explain your story in the comments.
Yeah, if people are watching...
people are watching, explain it. What happened to you?
Ryan had an issue today with voting. He's saying, I like the voting online idea.
So do I.
I do too.
Yeah,
the argument would be hacking and interference and things such as that. But you can see, obviously, we're not doing great up until this election. We'll see how the results come out with turnout. But we're 31st out of 35. That's brutal. Make America great again? How about make America vote again? How about that?
How about make America stop fucking complaining of a Wawa Sizzly? You fucking pricks. Next one.
Oh, God. Number 8, in Chile, men and women voted separately until just 2012. Wow.
I never knew food can vote.
Oh, Jesus. Applebee's, too?
Oh, Chile, the country.
And did you know this? Yes, North Korea, number 9, holds elections. They're far from democratic, however. There is a note. Although a whopping 99.7% of the electorate
Kim Jong-un's the only one that votes.
participated in the 2015 local election, citizens did not have much of a choice when it came to choosing who they wanted to endorse. Everyone on the ballot was selected ahead of time by North Korea's ruling party to vote. So there, not a democracy, not an open primary system.
If you don't vote for Kim Jong-un, they chop your hand off.
That's right.
Yeah.
Especially if you're his brother.
Yeah.
Number 10 on this list of fun facts about elections across the world, the Queen of England is eligible to vote. So there's no law in the United Kingdom barring Queen Elizabeth II
going to be exquisite
from participating in elections.
Who do they vote for?
Number 11.
Is it the Prime Minister?
Yeah, Parliament.
Parliament.
Their Parliament.
Like cigarettes?
Yeah, charcoal filter. Fantastic. Number 11, government gets creative in places where literacy is an issue. So in Gambia, for example, citizens
Gambia.
they cast their vote by dropping marbles.
That's what my mom wants to be called from Jackson instead of grandma.
Instead of Gam, it's Gambia.
Yeah.
Hi, Gambia. In Gambia, though, check this out.
Huh.
Because literacy and reading is an issue, citizens actually cast their votes by dropping marbles into color-coded metal drums with pictures of the candidates because they cannot read. Each drum is rigged with a bell, which the marble, after it's dropped in, dings. If the bell rings more than once, the poll workers know that someone has broken the rules.
You got to update, man. We got
I've gone to mattresses.
+2 Democrat House seats.
Really? Already? All right. So breaking news on This Is Our Normal. Picked up +2 Dem House seats. If you're a fan of the Dems, congratulations. If not, condolences.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. No, I'm kidding.
Number 12. Pundits in New Zealand keep mum on Election Day. So coverage
Mum.
that can influence. Listen to this.
Okay,
I actually
I'm
am a
listening.
fan of this.
Okay.
Even though I'm an addict of news coverage of all
And
outlets.
alcohol.
Listen to this one. Media and social media coverage of anything that could influence the outcome is illegal before 7 p.m. on Election Day.
I like that.
So all day long, there's no news. I like that a lot.
I don't think there should be news ever. Seriously.
What are you, Trump?
No, I think there should just be just you and I reporting the news.
Someone said Steve Karnacki has nothing over the two of you. He's on MSNBC. Did you know astronauts can vote?
I thought she was making fun of me.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
You got to keep
I
up.
don't know who Steve Karnacki is, all right?
Well, then you're not doing your due diligence.
No.
Or maybe you are doing your due diligence and we're in the wrong.
Clearly not.
Fake news. Number 13, astronauts can vote. Astronauts aboard the International Space Station have had the ability to vote since 1997 when Texas lawmakers passed a measure that allowed secure ballots to be sent to space by Mission Control in Houston, Texas.
Up here at the Russian space station, I vote for Vlad.
Their
I
ballots,
vote for Vladimir Putin.
PDFs of the paper ballots they receive in the mail, are beamed back down to Earth where clerks open the uncoded documents to submit a hard
What
copy.
happens, though, since the Earth's flat and not round? Does it make it?
I don't know. Does it land in California or Japan?
That's what I'm saying.
So wait, let's get on this. If the Earth was flat, where is the line of the ending on the left side of the Earth and the right? Would it just be California and Japan because we're that self-interested as Americans? Or would it be like we're all the way on the right now, where like New Jersey's the cutoff and Europe is the left?
I don't know. What's 15?
What's 15? You missed 14.
Sorry.
Liechtenstein.
Liechtenstein. I love me some Liechtenstein. Go get me some bratwurst.
So they actually, voters weigh in on citizenship in the tiny European country of Liechtenstein.
Licking my balls.
It's, oh my God, no, it's not licked in my balls. It's Liechtenstein. You're going to get a couple lawsuits against you on that one.
That's okay.
Their population is only 37,000. Their citizens vote for politicians, referendums, and whether or not to grant citizenship to those who have applied after residing there for 10 years or more. So you have to live there for 10 years at least to gain voting rights.
Wow.
Interesting.
That's a good one.
Number 16. 16
there's
should
a lot of
vote
comments.
since they are taking money out of their... Wow. That's a great
good
comment.
One. That's a good one. I like
Great
that.
point. If you're a tax-paying citizen and you're 16 and you're working and you're paying your taxes, should you have the right to vote?
If
Great
I
point.
may.
Go ahead, please do.
If you're serving in the United States military and you're 18, shouldn't you be able to drink alcohol since you're serving the country?
One would think.
You can if you're stationed overseas, but you can't if you're stationed back home.
Boom.
No
Come on,
doubt,
America.
no doubt. No doubt.
Make America drink again. Come on, come on. Let's do this. That's saying, I can't wait till that's just a thing of the past. I can't wait till it's over. 15. And the last one. One Ecuadorian election got off on the wrong foot. Oh, boy.
What about Smallfoot?
What about it?
I thought you were
Came in
talking
at number
about
what?
the movie.
The victor in 1967 mayoral election in Ecuador. Listen to this. A popular brand of foot powder was the victor. In the days leading up to the election, the company ran election-themed ads suggesting consumers vote for the powder. Quote saying, if they want well-being and hygiene. Spoiler alert, the foot powder won thanks to a large volume of write-in voters it received. So, foot powder. 2020.
What is the foot powder brand, the popular one in the U.S.?
Is it Goldbond or is that... Am I thinking of the
I think it is.
Goldbond or J&J baby powder? I don't know. Yeah, whatever.
Something like that.
So, on to entertainment. We're going to take a little break from the politics, and then we're going to get back. Do you have any of the poll results coming in? Where's that map at?
Just keep going.
Any of the precincts happening? Entertainment. Kelly Ripa. Kelly Ripa. This is your show, man. She's going to guest star on Riverdale.
Thank God I won't watch it.
And I don't watch this show, so you must know more than I am. Who's Hiram?
Or
is that Hiram? Hiram.
It's Mark Consuelos, who's her husband.
In real life.
And he plays Hiram.
And what's his role in the show?
Hiram Lodge is the father of Veronica. Oh, God, I love that girl. That's the only reason why I watch the show is because the girls...
That's not the only reason you watch it.
Okay. You're right.
You love it.
Yeah, I love it.
The drama.
The drama.
No, how many seasons is Riverdale in?
3. I think they're in the 3rd.
Ah, brutal.
It was a waste of 3.
Brutal.
3, yeah.
And you don't know who Steve Kornacki is, but you watch Riverdale.
I didn't know who Donald Trump was until last week. I was just doing his impressions all the time. So I guess what's she playing in the show?
She's going to be his mistress.
So he's going to be cheating?
Yeah, the TV star will be appearing as Hiram Lodge's mistress.
With your wife in real life?
Mrs. Mulray in an upcoming episode of the CW drama starring opposite of her real-life husband, Mark Consuelos. E.T. can confirm. Quote, confident and tough. She's a beautiful, icy femme fatale who gets caught up in a conspiracy that's much bigger than she initially realized, reads a character description for the role. Ripa shared the news on her Instagram account, posting a picture of herself showing plenty of leg. Ooh, check that out. There's your picture for you. Plenty of leg. What are you looking at?
I'm liking comments.
Oh, Jesus. I can't wait till Facebook's a thing of the past, too.
Just shut the fuck up and keep reading.
She said in her post, it's a family affair. Hiram's mistress, 23 years of auditioning.
I said Hiram
for
18
a
times.
role that I was born to play. Coming soon to the CW Riverdale.
Let me see her picture of the legs.
You finally gonna look now?
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Dude,
wow.
she's like in her 50s, isn't she?
I do not know how old Ripa is. You have an iPad and a MacBook that you can use.
They don't work.
Okay. The Live with Kelly and Ryan host will actually be the 3rd member of her family to join the show. Did you know that?
Yes.
You did.
No.
Mark Consuelo's 18-year-old son, Michael, is set to appear in Wednesday's flashback episode, playing a younger version of him.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So, yeah, you must be excited. You love Riverdale.
Yeah.
Hate it. Next news. Demi Lovato. She's sharing her first photo since leaving rehab.
Where is it at? Is it that picture up top?
No, here it is right here. She's voting. She's voting. So we'll take a look. Let's read the article from etonline.com. The 26-year-old Tell Me You Love Me singer shared her first post from Instagram since leaving rehab just a few days ago. In her photo posted on Tuesday, Lovato is all smiles, wearing a jean jacket with black jeans, and is seen at the voting polls. She says, quote, I am so grateful to be home in time to vote. One vote can make a difference, so make sure your voice is heard. Now go out and #vote. The Instagram pic is her first since breaking her silence in August after being hospitalized. So, positive message, getting people out.
Yeah.
And actually, let's zoom in on that.
I could joke.
What does she have in her hand there?
A syringe?
Is that her?
No,
oh
I'm
my God!
Just kidding.
At the voting booth.
I'm kidding.
An insider has shared with ET.
By the
Demi.
way, Ripa's 48.
Okay, thank you. Demi is happy and healthy. Has done a complete 180 since she overdosed.
That was sad because I actually like Demi Lovato. I love the song with We the Kings.
I love
Just a Dream.
Oh, I didn't know she did a song with them.
Her and We the Kings are
really.
Yep.
I liked her song Sober right before All the Prom. That breaks my heart.
That's sad,
dude.
She was reaching out. Yeah.
Brutal.
It's like, hey, I need help. Can somebody help me? And no one was helping.
So supposedly, the insider continues on saying she wants to remain out of rehab. She has a sober coach and a complete support system.
Yeah.
She's thinking her daily habits, and she struggled so long with addiction, and her friends and family couldn't be more proud of her. So good for her.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
That is good.
And she got out the vote.
She did.
So no excuses.
No excuses.
No excuses.
Now wait, if you're in rehab,
go ahead.
Can you vote? Like, do they bring the polls to you, or?
Nah, they can't bring the polls to you because they're under security.
But like, if you go I know there's a rehab center in like Florida that's real popular. Like, if you're down in Florida but you're from New York.
Great question.
Is it absentee ballot?
You may be able to do an absentee ballot
Yeah.
from your rehab facility. Yeah, I would say that's pretty dicey. That's a very good question. Very great question.
Yeah.
If anybody knows the answer out there, shoot it in. But hopefully everyone voted today. If you're in PA, tough schnugs, tough cookie, no freaking complaining. You should have gotten out. I sat in at least an hour, 2 hours plus of traffic today. Still got out the vote. Still went there. Made sure I texted friends, extended friends. If you want to check me out, Aaron David, a.k.a. the captain, on Facebook. Go and check out some of the videos. Share them away. Make sure people know. You should have done your civic duty. And if you did, good job. Proud of you. Thank you. That's what we should be doing anyway. We had a lot of people fight for our freedoms in this country, and if you stayed at home today and watched Netflix and binged The Haunting on whatever hill, that's bullshit. Get out.
The Haunting on whatever.
Do it up. All right, we're going to take a quick break, Facebook. We will be right back. We're going to bring up some election coverage. I do have some facts about the American elections and why they're so crazy and why we need elected officials to work on behalf of us and why we need to continue contacting. This is only day one of the revolution of the American electorate. You got to get out and vote. Otherwise, that voice ain't getting heard. 53%, that's 31 out of 35 of developed countries. We got to make that work again. Make America vote again. We will be right back. What's up, people? We are back. It is election night in America, November 6th. I can't wait for the podcast to be over because I'm going to be glued to that television all night. A lot of stuff's happened. We were upstairs just checking some live results. Interesting enough, a really tight race in Texas with Beto O'Rourke. Texas. Yeah. With Ted Cruz, the incumbent senator. A lot's been happening down there. A lot of grassroots. I mean, look, you're looking nail biters in Florida. Andrew Gillum for the governor's race against Rob DeSantis down there. This is what I love. This is what I want people to get excited about. I know it's not the sexiest of all things. It should not be entertainment. This should be your civic duty. I'm just happy to see that voter turnout in younger ages is up. Unfortunately, we just heard on the news stations, fake news, that a lot of the older voters that were pretty much normal rate of voting coming in at this time. But I'm very excited to see the final results.
This is from CNN, 3 more governor races. Republican Bill Lee will win his race for Tennessee governor. Arkansas Republican governor Asa Hutchinson will win re-election. And Democratic Governor Gina Raimondo wins re-election in Rhode Island.
And there's a lot of expecteds. I mean, Elizabeth Warren for the Senate won in Massachusetts. Obviously, I'm a supporter of Senator Bernie Sanders of Vermont. But his polls were up massive points. Some were even as high as 41 percentage points. So a lot of stuff coming in. A lot of news coming in tonight. Not too much. I'm all about it. I'm watching the Abrams race down in Georgia, the governor's race. That's been very, I hate using the word contentious. Is that the word contentious that I'm looking for? But I'm just looking for love. We just need people to just be representing the people, not taking PAC money, and representing the people that are electing them. But I do have some fun facts to go through as people are waiting to watch the results come in. If you're listening to this after the fact, it still should be a little fun ride. This article is from news.sky.com, Sky News. U.S. elections, they title this Quirks, Figures, and Fun Facts as America Votes.
Fun facts.
So, here are some fun facts. Do you know why Election Day is on Tuesday?
No.
Okay. Election Day was designated as the Tuesday following the first Monday in November back in 1845. At the time, officials calculated that farmers needed a day to get to the country seat to cast ballots, but did not want to interfere with the church day on Sunday. So that's why they chose Tuesday. It's time to change that up. I do believe it should be a Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
But you believe everybody should have off.
And a national holiday. It should be a national. Why not? Seriously?
I don't know.
We celebrate our history, but we don't celebrate the present? Get people out. Get people to vote. Give them the option to vote with a national holiday. Hillary Clinton is the first woman to clinch the nomination for a major party, but the first woman to run for president was actually Victoria Woodhull, leader of the suffragette movement in the United States in 1872, almost 50 years before women were even allowed to vote.
Wow.
So that's
she
absolutely.
Actually ran? Or
yeah.
attempted?
Yeah, she ran for president in 1872, 15 years before women were allowed to vote. At 70, Donald Trump would be the oldest candidate to be elected as a first-term president. Ronald Reagan was 69 when he won his first term.
But my hair is only 30 years old.
Oh, Jesus. And the youngest man to be elected president, another fun fact, John F. Kennedy was 43. So he's the youngest man elected to president at 43.
And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what you could do for your country. Or, no, it's the reverse.
That's it. Ask not what you could do for your country.
No, ask not what your country could do for you. Ask what you
could do for your country.
That was it.
That's
I
it.
messed it up.
Couple Miller Lights. You got a couple Miller Lights. It's fine. It's fine. Support. Hashtag
Whatever.
Miller Lite.
I'm over it.
No doubt. Did you know Mr. Trump is one of the tallest? He's 6'3". Abraham Lincoln is considered the tallest at 6'4". So presidents actually come in a little bit shorter.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, well, George Bush is like 5'4". No, I'm kidding. I don't know. He's small.
Here's another fun fact. Mr. Reagan is the only divorced man to be elected president before Donald Trump. Donald Trump is twice divorced and obviously currently married to Melania.
And he has a few side pieces.
Oh, my God. Two presidents won 49 out of 50 states. I actually did know one of these. Mr. Reagan in 1984 won 49 out of 50. Talk about a landslide.
Wow.
And Richard Nixon in 1972. You know I'm a Hunter S. Thompson fan.
Yes.
Do you know
who? Take the ride.
Do you know who ran against Nixon in 72? Anybody out there? Who ran against Nixon in 1972 on the Democratic ticket? I have a couple people watching. I'll say it again. Who ran against Nixon in 1972?
Cameron Diaz?
Not Cameron. Yeah, with Ben Stiller as the vice president. No, it was actually George McGovern. Do you know why he was swept 49 out of 50 states?
I have no idea. I'm sure you're going to tell me.
Because he nominated a vice president to run with him, who then it revealed received shock treatment for psychiatric reasons, and it destroyed his chance of winning, and that's why Nixon just ended up sweeping 49 out of 50 states. Yeah, you throwing up the peace signs there? People can't see that, though.
That's all right.
All right, we're fine.
Well, they should start tuning into Facebook Live then.
This is one thing that drives me nuts. The Electoral College drives me crazy.
Yeah.
A candidate has lost the election after winning the popular vote 4 times. It's actually been 5 now, with Hillary Clinton losing because of the Electoral College. So that's something I do feel is out of date. Do you know why Barack Obama is listed as the 44th U.S. president? Even though there were only 43? Why was he not 43? There's only been 43, so why was he 44?
One of them was elected, and then somebody else got elected, and then the guy that was elected 2 prior.
Dude!
What's his name?
History!
Simon Garfunkel? What's his name? It's like Garfield. Is it Garfield?
Cleveland.
Cleveland Grover, Ohio.
Is the only president who won 2 non-consecutive terms. So he won in 1885 and then again in 1893. Very well done. Great year.
Yeah.
Wine that year was phenomenal. Phenomenal.
It was scrumptious.
So Mr. Obama, another fun fact, sent his first tweet from @POTUS in 2015, and First Lady Michelle posted her first photo to Instagram in 2013. To date, there have been around 30,000 White House tweets.
Back in 2014,
yes,
I had my last cigarette.
Oh, wow.
Just quit smoking.
Are you juuling or vaping or anything?
Just cocaine.
Just cocaine. All right, Barack. Just a little cocaine. Jesus Christ. Look at the civility of that man.
What?
Just Barack Obama, just give him a hug.
He has his finger up her butt.
What? Oh, my God. When was the last time you saw Donald Trump give an authentic hug?
The other day.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Who'd he hug?
He hugged his daughter.
Oh, he did?
I don't know. Probably not.
Your jokes suck tonight. What's happening with you?
I'm off.
What's wrong with you? It's election night in America, and you're off?
I voted.
You did vote.
It says it right there.
You have a sticker right on the microphone. I'm loving it. Someone just put blue Ripple, feeling anxious. Instead of blue wave, it's just a ripple.
I thought it said blue nipple.
Oh.
I'm like, what do you fucking use a clamper on your boob?
Oh, Jesus. Let's stop.
Something.
Oh, my God. Is this why you're here tonight? This is great. Want to give next time a go? Do you know how old you have to be to run for president of the United States? What's the age qualifications for you?
Is it 40?
Nope. Younger. What would it be?
17?
Nope. Older.
18.
Older.
19.
Older.
20.
Older.
21.
Older.
22.
Older.
39.
Younger.
35?
35.
Hey!
Yes, so if you're looking to run for president, you must be 35 years old, and you need to be a permanent U.S. resident for at least 14 years, and you also need to be considered a natural U.S.-born
And you have to have
citizen.
$500 million in your bank account.
You do need some funds.
And you got to be friends with Pepsi and Coke and
you can run
Burger
a publicly
King.
funded campaign. The Sander prove that can happen. You know what his average?
got to take the 2% and give it to the 1%.
Do you know what his average contribution was from small donors?
What?
How much?
0.
No.
12?
No, you're horrible
12%.
with guesses. No,
$12.
It's not a percent.
$13.02.
$27. Okay, I'm just going to fill in the blank for you there.
Well, they buy his book. You got to buy my book.
Yes, and that's the contribution to the campaign at this point. I actually dropped his book in a coworker's mailbox because he saw my pin today. He goes, "We need to talk." I just dropped the whole book right in his thing. He's going to walk in tomorrow and go, "Who put Bernie Sanders' book in my mailbox?" I have like 18 copies. But anyway, we're finishing up election night. We're going to cut it short. We want you to go. We want you to watch the election results. Next time we're on, we're going to have an updated audio equipment where you're going to be able to hear the live recording equipment coming through. No, we will. We will. But Steve's looking at results. Any big news coming in before we go into our musical?
Actually, whoop. Time out.
What do we got?
Oh, wait, I want to go.
What are you doing?
You're
Getting click happy.
Time out. Pop up. You're doing too much.
You're doing too much. Do less.
Senate. There's a Senate.
Do we got any new results coming in Senate-wide?
Come on. Show the big map.
Okay, the map's loading up. All right, so we're looking. Texas is
Texas is projected blue.
Can you tell me how much of the precincts are in on Texas?
It does not say. But
Vote reporting. What's the current?
O'Rourke is up 51.
To what?
48.4.
Ooh, that's a 3-point margin. That's still really close.
There's 1,968,000.
Go down to Florida for me.
That's really close.
Yeah, let's see what's happening in Florida.
That's really close. That's 50% to 49.6.
Wow, too close to call. Ooh.
Oh, Nebraska
just went red. Wow, look at the Northeast though.
I know,
for Senate. A lot of blue happening there.
Who's this independent fuckface?
Who's the purple up in Vermont?
That'll be me.
Yep, just going rogue. Dude's just going rogue.
He's like, who's the purple guy?
And what are the percentage points there?
He killed that guy.
What is it?
Well, there's not a lot of votes. But
still.
And he's
it's a low populated state.
Yeah. A population 1. It's a moose.
It's Sanders.
Yeah. I voted for myself. It's 64.3% to 30.5%.
Oh, dude, that's a blowout.
Yeah.
But a lot of results are coming in. We're finishing up tonight. There's a lot of great things.
Oh, did not mean to hit that.
That's okay. Oh, geez, this is horrible tonight. Greg Holden, I'm going to send you off with a song that he released. One of my favorite songwriters, I've talked about him many times. This is kind of just a quick little send-off for you guys to listen to, and maybe we'll see if it comes true, but he recorded a song with my favorite producer, Butch Walker, and Greg Holden. Uh-oh, the live stream's gone. What happened?
It just went black, and
well, guess what?
It's over on there too.
We're done. Greg Holden, we're gonna finish off. Happy election night, ladies and gentlemen. If you're out there, what do you have to say to the people, Steven?
We love you. If you voted, thanks. If you didn't, that's all right. We still love you.
Nah, not a fan.
All right.
Not a big fan. You had all day. You had all day.
No excuse.
Nah, you don't need your Wawa Sizzly. What I say on the video, you don't need to go to the gym. Your glutes will be fine.
All right, well, here, let me change it. If you voted, we thank you.
Thank you.
If you did not, we hope your house explodes.
I wouldn't go that far either, but we did. But Greg Holden
I'm just kidding.
has a song called The Power Shift.
If I may.
Go ahead.
If you're ever stuck somewhere
Go
and
ahead.
you need a ride,
Yeah.
you take an Uber, take a taxi, take Lyft, call us. If you call us, we'll probably just call somebody else for you, to be honest with you, because we'll probably be drunk ourselves. But we always do the right thing. We try to be safe, be kind, love one another. You know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying. Steven,
yeah.
Before we send it off, election night in America.
Holden.
Yeah, well, I did.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just sending them off. Power shift.
Oh, power shift.
Best line of the song is, "We see your bullshit, all of it. I hope you're ready for the power shift."
You have a good line in one of your songs. We'll stick a pin in
Which
there.
one is that?
This president is...
Oh.
Yeah.
I think this president is shit. He's doing it for looks.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. But everyone keeps on saying we'll never be the same, but I guess I'm the one to blame.
He's not talking about Trump. He's actually talking about Vlad. But
yeah, of course.
Talking about me.
My friends, happy election night. And listen, sincerely from the captain, thank you for voting if you did. If not, what the hell is wrong with you? Please, people, enjoy the election results coming in. We'll see on the other side of the fence, and we'll see what color this nation turns. Hopefully it's American and not blue or red. Cheers.
Roger that.
I can hear the engine screaming, but it is way down the road. I'm not gonna sit here and wait for someone to guide me home. The lights burned out, it is dark out here. Something is going on, but in the end I know I'm not alone. There are millions of us down in this rabbit hole. Millions of us losing our self-control. Millions of us with nowhere else to go. So keep moving forward now. Let the people going backwards find their own way out. Keep looking up, my friends. Let the people looking down on you never forget. We see your bullshit, all of it. I hope you're ready for the power shift. We see your bullshit, all of it. I hope you're ready for the power shift. I can feel the tables turning, and if you open your eyes, you will see your castle burning. Oh, what a pleasant surprise. How does it feel to be the one in need? Reaching out your arms, and when you realize you are on your own, with the millions of us you put into this hole, the millions of us you thought you could control, the millions of us with nowhere else to go. So keep moving forward now. Let the people going backwards find their own way out. Yeah, keep looking up, my friends. Let the people looking down on you never forget. We see your bullshit, all of it. I hope you're ready for the power shift. We see your bullshit, all of it. I hope you're ready for the power shift. We see your bullshit, all of it. I hope you're ready for the power shift. I hope you're ready. We see your bullshit, all of it. I hope you're ready for the power shift. I hope you're ready. So keep moving forward now. Let the people going backwards find their own way out. Keep looking up, my friends. Let the people looking down on you never forget. Yeah, we see your bullshit, all of it. I hope you're ready for the power shift. I hope you're ready. We see your bullshit, all of it. I hope you're ready for the power shift.